That was a weird hi. Hello, hello. Knocking stuff over. Oh my gosh. Hey, Jessica. Oh my gosh, there's 12 of you.
Hello.
That was hello from my hubby and my daughter. Hey, Miss Haley. They're in the kitchen cooking. And Rocky. Hey, Liz. Hang on. Hey, Taylor. Who? I missed somebody. Is it
Was that Aunt Taylor's?
Nicia? Is that how you say your name? Right back at you, pretty mama. Hey, Tisa. You guys, I know you can't see this, but I am looking at my window right now, and they're the most gorgeous, like, giant snowflakes outside right now. Oh my gosh. In April. Ah, it's so awesome. You love this lip color. Isn't it fun? It's my baby. It's candy apple. I'm obsessed with this lip color. Taylor says, are you going to the LL Denver Happiest Hour? Yes, I'm going to the whole dang thing, sister. Are you? Are you in Denver? I feel like you are. I feel like somebody told me about you, Taylor. I think we have several mutual friends. I can't remember who it was, though. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yes, I'm going. I'm so excited. I literally, this month is gonna be redonk. Hey, Matthew, my husband's laughing at me because I said redonk. Hey, a grown woman can say redonk. Hey, Latoya. Oh, you're in Littleton, Taylor. Okay. You leave for Europe on the 19th? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Yes, I will be at the Happiest Hour. Love to meet you, babe. Olivia Dudley. Oh, and Margot. Yes, I know Olivia. I know Margot. It was Margot. That's who told me about you, sister. I know them from way back when. Okay, I thought somebody else said something. Anyways, we're going to hang out. My hubby's over there just dancing for me and trying to make me laugh. It's not appreciated right now. Anywho. So, we're going to give it a good few minutes here for people to hop aboard. Toot toot. And then we'll get the ball rolling. I'm so excited. And now I'm actually cold. I made myself be cold. Like I have no socks on. My hands are cold. Because every time I do a live, if you guys have watched me, I get so freaking hot. And I get flushed. And then it ruins my makeup look because my cheeks are red. My ears turn bright red. And I start to sweat. So I planned ahead this time. Hey, Sarah. You have a good name, sister. Hey, if you guys would, I just started doing this, and it's kind of a fun little, it's just fun. When you hop on, will you tell me where you're from? Like say, hi from, well, I know you're from Littleton, Taylor. Because I know that on these lives, we get so many different states and locations represented, and I think that's really awesome. So tell me where you're from. Thank you, Candace. I like it a lot. She says she likes this lip color. Candy apple. My best friend. When I want a beautiful red, that's my go-to. From Alabama. Ooh, I bet you have an accent. Like my Haley. Oh my gosh, my hubby is in there. Hi from Texas. Ooh, don't mess, huh? I have been to Texas. I've got some family that lives there. And when we went there, you guys, we went to Rudy's. Have you ever been to Rudy's? I'm obsessed with the barbecue sauce there. Actually, I'm obsessed with everything. Hey, Rhiannon. Oh, hi from Tennessee. Hi, Jennifer. Oh, thank you. You post videos with your accent? Well, I'm going to have to check because I I feel like everybody in LimeLight has a Southern accent except me. But I think it's pretty awesome. Jersey! Okay, I bet you have an accent too then, sister. Hey, Megan. Yes, you have a Rudy's there. Ooh, is it Alina? That's kind of a pretty name. Yeah, I could drink the, now I'm losing my train of thought. What's it called with the corn? The cream corn. I could drink that. I could have it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, really. It's kind of a complete meal, you know? Taylor says that's how I feel too. Coloradans have no accents. I know, it's so lame. We're just like, it's, Hey, Shay. Ooh, Brandy's from Arkansas. I bet you have an accent too. Hey, Karis. I know, isn't this a fun lip? Hey, Tabitha. Ooh, you guys are all popping on. Thank you, Megan. I appreciate that. I actually have been in my pajamas until about 20 minutes ago. Which, hey, that's a perk of working from home, huh? Shay says, hello, Bella. She says, hi.
She must have heard her say hi.
Oh, you heard her. Okay, gotcha. Well, guys, I'm going to introduce myself. Oh, thank you, Tabitha. She says I look amazing tonight. Well.
Oh, shizzle.
Did you guys hear my hubby? Anywho, so, hello. I'm Saramduffey. If you've never been on my lives, nice to meet you. Welcome. I am a retired professional makeup artist, retired solely because of my partnership with, sorry, I'm getting distracted by what's going on in the kitchen, with LimeLight by Alcone. And so now, hang on, I'm going to respond to those in a second. Hey, Jeff. So now this is what I do. I have a team of 20 that I have the great honor and privilege of leading and pouring into. And I do Facebook tutorials. And that is, in a nutshell, what I do, among many other little things that are involved in running a business. But that's me, so welcome. Alina says, your husband is awesome.
Who said this? Who said this?
Alina. Oh, he's going to come good.
Thank you, Aaliyah.
Alina.
Wait, Alina.
Right there.
Slusher? Maybe you don't think I'm awesome anymore. Sorry.
Okay. Hey, Natalie. Hey, Danielle. Hey, Deanna. Oh, I said it right that time. Yay. Okay. Let's get started, shall we? All right. Natalie says, look at your pretty self. Thank you. Hey, Nisha. All right, girls and boys, if you're on here. I think there's one or two, maybe. Let's talk. So I want to talk about what it takes to succeed in direct sales, specifically in LimeLight by Alcone. Thank you. I'm glad you love the hat. My mama got it for me. Thanks, Mom. And what my secrets to success are. And I'm sure that a lot of you know that if you've been watching me, you know that I've been very successful. And I don't possess any magic sauce, any secret sauce. I don't have any secrets up my sleeve that you can't harness and utilize yourself. So, oh, thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Karis. You guys are just full of compliments today. So I want to talk about that because I want to empower you if you're already in direct sales to succeed. And then if you are on the fence, if you're thinking, I'm really curious about this. I have watched Sarah. Maybe you've watched somebody else. Like how I just talked about myself in third person. And it stirred up a curiosity within you. And you are intrigued. And you're wondering, is this the right choice for me? Is this the career choice for me? Could I succeed in this career? I want to shed some light on that. And, you know, in light of what we are currently experiencing at LimeLight, which if you don't know is due to our crazy hypergrowth, Crazy. Like, crazy. We have instated a temporary enrollment freeze, which, guys, I've never even heard of that in a direct sales company ever. But we have decided to do that. Oh, thanks, Ashley. Because we care more. Our integrity is far more important than, or far larger than the size of our pockets. That's kind of what I like to say. Really?
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that. Husband just burped really loud.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, babe.
Okay, we're gonna move on. So, thank you, Natalie. She said it's, or no, not, you didn't. I thought you were giving me a compliment. Ashley gave me a compliment. Natalie said it's nuts. Yes, it's nuts. Why would we do that? Well, we would do that because we are far more concerned about the success of those who have chosen this path and to join our company and setting them up for success than we are about, making a quick buck. So, that being said, during this time, I have started what I'm calling a pre-enrollment mentoring program, which originally I opened it up to 3, and then I got those 3 in under 5 minutes, and I had more people reach out to me, and so I opened it up to more. So now I've got about 6 or 7. If you're watching this and you'd like to be a part of it, I would love to have you. Just message me. There's so much noise going on in there. Boys, I tell you. And I'll let you know what's involved, and you can see if you want to be a part of it. She said her 5-year-old son just said, I like her. I like her hat. Well, yay. I'm glad you like me. Woohoo! My life goals are complete. So, that being said, which I probably just said that because I keep losing my train of thought here. There's a lot going on here tonight, people. Now is a great time during this freeze to talk about what it takes to succeed in this career path and for you to have some time to figure out and reflect and just ponder, is this right for you? So let's get started. I really wanted to come up with my top 5 because I'm one of those people that I like to have like a top. Oh my gosh, stop, babe. They are being ridiculous in my kitchen. Hey, Amanda. So, usually I'm the goober in our home, but apparently we switched roles tonight. But, I came up with a top 5, but you're going to have to forgive me because my 4th is actually 3 in 1. But otherwise it was top 7. And that's just not as cool as the top 5. No, top 8. Did my math wrong? Wait. 7. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Amanda. Okay, so first one. And this is not in any order, and this is by no means exhaustive, okay? So keep that in mind. These are just the things that you will need to succeed here. Commitment. Okay? That is my first secret to success. Direct sales is unlike any other career. Direct sales is not something where you're going to put in your 9 to 5 and you're going to clock in, clock out, get paid every 2 weeks, the same exact amount, and be on your merry way. Direct sales is literally an investment for your future. So it's something that you have to be willing to commit to because there's going to be times in direct sales that you're not seeing a lot of fruit. There's going to be times that are really hard. There's going to be times that you're working hard and you're not feeling like you're getting anywhere. But your commitment, hey Kaylee, is going to keep you and anchor you. And that's so important. So Specifically, and I feel like this kind of is like a subcategory of commitment, is being a self-starter, being self-directed. Now, before LimeLight, I don't know that I would have thought of myself as a self-starter, to be honest with you. I struggle with something shiny syndrome. I struggle with staying on task. I struggle with focus. I'm so detail oriented, which is a great, quality for a makeup artist. But sometimes it hinders me because I get stuck in little details. And so part of that commitment is choosing to see past the little details, is choosing to commit when I don't feel like it. Choosing to honor my commitment when, like I said, I'm not seeing a lot of fruit. When I started the company, sorry, I'm getting really distracted by my family in there. Bear with me, guys. My first month, I made $100. My second month, I made $500. Then after that, it jumped drastically. Hey, Lindsay. Hey, Carly. And it was up in 4 digits for quite some time. And, I'm going to be really, really transparent with you guys. This past month has been really hard. This past month actually was my worst month ever. I did better my first month than I did this past month, in terms of sales. I just barely hit $1,000 personally, which if you know me, I have had sales in the $2,000 to $3,000 to $4,000 per month range consistently every month since last November. Hey, Danita. Hey, Karen. So that being said, and I'll tell you why, and this is the reason I'm telling you this, is because the reason my sales weren't great this last month is not because I didn't have the desire. I have a wait list of people who have said, Sarah, I want X, Y, and Z. I want all of these things, as soon as they're available. Well, we are so back to that hyper growth that I talked about earlier. We're in such high demand that we are struggling to keep stuff, on the shelves because it flies out like hotcakes. Everybody wants it because our products are amazing. Thank you, babe. Thank you, Janita. So that being said, this particular month, this last month, we were out of stock of a lot of items, a lot of my top selling items. And so it greatly affected my sales volume, and I will be making less than I have in months. And this particular month, I'm not going to be able to get some of the luxuries that I've been accustomed to these last few months because we're going to have to skimp because it's going to be tighter. But is that going to alter my commitment here? No.
Heck no.
You guys hear my hubby? He's all, heck no. Is that going to change it? Absolutely not, because I know what I committed to and I know what's ahead. And that kind of brings me to some of my next points, and I'll get to some of that what's aheadness in just a minute. So commitment is the first one. Because again, and I don't think I said this, unlike other jobs in direct sales, you're your own boss. You are your own director. You are your own CEO. You are your own president, which is incredible. But the flip side of that is you have to be the one driving yourself. You have to be a self-starter. You have to be self-directed. You have to put in the work. No one's going to make you do it. So that commitment is really important. Next thing, my next secret. I feel so official, guys. Consistency. consistency is, that is a secret sauce right there. You know, I don't know if you guys know this, but my direct sales business with LimeLight is probably, I don't know, 95% on social media, 99%. I mean, we're talking a giant percentage of my income comes from social media. So that being said, my social media consistency is extremely important. So that means I am posting for my business, and I'll explain what that means in just a second, every single day. And I know there's lots of you out there that don't post every single day. And you know what? There's no shame. There's no judgment on my part. However, if you want to succeed here and you want what I want, which is to drastically change my life, I want a 6+ figure income. I want to be debt free. I want to be able to have the home that I love in the neighborhood that I love and furnish it how I want to. Hey, Annie. Those are just some of my dreams. I want those things. And I know that I'm not going to get there by, excuse my language, half-assing it. I had to whisper because I got a little one over there. I am going to get there by working my booty off every single day, showing up every single day 100%. Now, keep in mind, and I've said this a million times, and I'll say it again, I do not support working 24/7. That is not okay in my book. And when you run your own business, and specifically when you join direct sales, it's really easy to fall into that trap of working 24/7 in the name of your business and your freedom. Yet, what's so ironic is that what we're doing to pursue freedom is actually enslaving us to our job. So I am not a supporter of that, and I do believe in having business hours and communication hours and having time that you unplug and not being on 24/7. However, during those business hours, you show up 100%, which means for me, that's Monday through Friday, and then I do light work on Saturday, and I try to do no work on Sunday. That's what that means for me. That's what I've decided. So Monday through Friday, I give 100%. And hey, Bridget, specifically what that looks like in Facebook, in my team, is I am consistently posting. I am consistently creating my social media content. And I know that my feed isn't spammy, and you wouldn't look at it and go, ew, I can totally tell she's selling something, gross. Well, that's intentional and that goes with my next thing, which I'll get there. Hey, Davi. I intentionally craft and create everything that I put on Facebook. From the time that it goes out to what it looks like to the type of post it is. Some of my posting is specifically for engagement. Some of my posting is sharing on products. Some of my posting is sharing on my life and my story. Some of my posting is I talk about my family. Some I talk about the business. So I am sharing all of these things that are a part of my brand, which if you've ever heard me talk about branding, it's really important to know that you are your brand. Not what you're selling. You are your brand. So all of your social media content should reflect your entire brand. But that being said, you need to be consistent. So if you're taking days off from social media, you better believe that is going to directly affect your success in your business. And again, there's no shame here at all. Because again, we all get to choose what our path looks like when we choose direct sales. If we want this to be like I just want to earn a couple $100 extra a month, or if we want this to be I want to drastically change the course of my life. We get to choose, but you don't get to the ladder by being inconsistent. You have to be consistent. Hey, Nina. And specifically when it comes to social media, guys, is all about community and participation and engagement and consistency. It's kind of like building a relationship. If you just think about building a relationship with someone and growing a relationship with someone, think about your spouse, for example. If you just if you're just available for them, I don't know, 25, 50% of the time, how great is that relationship going to be? It's not. You know, if they try to talk to you and you're not really present, you're kind of aloof, or you're always canceling your, your dates or your time meetings or whatever you have with them, it's going to affect the relationship. So consistency in social media and consistency in your business, if you're seeking to pursue business on social media, is ginormously important. I can't even express to you how important that is. So again, there's nobody holding, a gun to your head or anything and saying this is what you have to do. This is just my secret. I, every single day, like every single Monday through Friday, weekday, I am posting a minimum. And again, remember, this is everything I'm doing is for my business. 2 to 4 times a day. And that includes lives. And then over the weekend, I would say a couple of times a day. But it's so important, guys. And, I'm consistently engaging with my team and pouring into my team and engaging with my clients and reaching out to them and following up with them. So the consistency factor, I can't even express to you. There is just no substitute for that. I mean, think about, we all have like a friend who is that friend that we don't depend on because they're a flake, right? Consistency builds trust. Trust builds relationships, and direct sales is 100% about relationships. Okay. Next one. Authenticity. Oh my word. This one, you guys, is ginormous, especially in the world of sales. When we are talking about sales, back to what I just said, relationships. Sales is about relationships. The reason why I've been so successful is because people don't see me as a salesperson, as the mall kiosk guy, as the used car salesman that we all, as the telemarketer, as the person that spams the heck out of your Facebook or, adds you to all these groups and makes you feel like you're just a sale to them. I don't make people feel that way because I am authentic. I was going to say authentic. I got the accent wrong. I am authentic. And what that means to me is that means choosing to be transparent, choosing to be vulnerable, choosing to be authentically me in my social media. As I told you, my business is like 99% social media. So I show up and I share my heart and I am authentic. I share my struggles. I share my burdens. I share, the things that are my hurts. I share my failures. I share all of those things because I am showing up authentically as me. And guess what? People connect with that. People resonate with that. People connect with me as Sarah, and they see past the fact that, yeah, I technically am selling a product, and they like me. And they identify with me, and therefore, hey, April, they want to support me. So I know for a lot of you, there's a fear in being authentic and being vulnerable and being transparent, and I get that 1,000,000%. And you know what? I can't tell you that no one's going to judge you and no one's going to make you feel uncomfortable, and because it's happened to me. But it's a risk that I choose to take because I know that it's more important for me to choose authenticity and transparency and vulnerability than to hide in, shallow, superficial whateverness due to my own fears. And there's a lot of things in direct sales that involve facing and wrestling with fears. I'll be honest with you guys. I have gone through in my lifetime a lot of hurt, a lot of brokenness, a lot of death, a lot of grief. Amanda has asked me what blush I'm wearing. I will tell you, sister. Hang on. And then we'll get back to what we were talking about. It's okay to ask. Hang on, I'm going to show you. Right there. Blush number 5. It's the really kind of bubblegum pink one. Isn't it pretty? Hey, Angie. Hey, Farah. Thank you, babe. I've gone through a lot of yuck, guys. A lot of hurt. A lot of just valleys. And thank you, April. Thank you, Megan. You know what's crazy? Direct sales, choosing a career in direct sales has caused more personal growth and development than anything else in my life, hands down. Hey, Emily. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Angie. Because every single day I have to choose to face my fears. I have to choose to face my fears of being vulnerable, being judged, being rejected. I face those every single day because I've chosen direct sales, and even more specifically, I've chosen a career that's based in social media. So that being said, if you choose this career path, and if you want to succeed, and if you choose authenticity as a part of that, I can guarantee you that it's not easy, but the reward is massive. Rhiannon said, yes, we build ourselves to build our businesses, and it's crazy because I didn't join this to build myself, to have, self-growth and personal development, but that has taken place. I mean, honestly, guys, I don't recognize the Sarah that I was 8, 9, 10 months ago.
Was that the Emily that goes to our church?
No, Sweet Pea. Different Emily.
So I was going to ask her if they're coming tonight.
Oh, no, honey. And so I know a lot of you, and I really want to encourage you at this. I know a lot of you see me, and you see, and I know this. I don't always feel it, but I know it. You see someone who is beautiful and who is elegant and well-spoken and eloquent and confident and poised. And I know that in many, many ways, I am those things. But what I want you to also know is that I have to fight. I just got emotional. I have to fight just as much as you do every single day to not allow my fears, my hurt, my baggage, my shame, any of that, to not allow any of that to derail me. And I choose it. I fight it every single day. Hey, Jennifer. Amanda says, I agree with that so much, and I've only been here 3 months. Absolutely. So I really want you guys to know that I don't possess anything that you don't possess. It's a choice. Hey, Veronica. Okay, that brings me to my fourth point, which is secretly 3 in 1. I'm calling it the 2 P's and a T. Because I really wanted to have 5 points. And the 2 P's are perspective and perseverance. And the T is tenacity. I've shared with you a little bit about kind of where we're currently at with LimeLight and how we are seriously exploding. And I think that there would be some people, actually I know that there's some people who are who can't see past the now, who are not future minded. Oh, hey, Alicia. You love the hat. I'm so glad. Styling and profiling. Oh, you're so cute. Hey, Aunt Yeri. I hope I said that right. Oh, thanks for sharing my video, Rhiannon. Okay. Two P's and a T. Perspective, perseverance, tenacity. So let's get back to that before I totally bunny trail off. So there are some people that can't see past the now. You okay?
Yep.
Did you burn yourself?
Nope.
For
Just
real?
a hole. It's okay.
Okay.
Skin heals.
Oh my gosh. It's real life, people. Which the now is, I told you guys, my sales last month were the worst they've ever been in my entire career with LimeLight. And it's honestly laughable to me because, I mean, they've been consistently so high and they just dipped. And I've told you, it wasn't because of a lack of people wanting to buy things. I have a wait list. It's because of a lack of products available to buy. And I could let that totally derail me, totally discourage me. You said pretty close. How do I say it? Onyeri? Is that it? I really want to get it right. Thank you for sharing my video, Veronica. Did you guys know, really quick sidebar, when you share my videos, you actually support not only me, but my business and henceforth my family and my life. So thank you so much. I have actually gained clients. I have gained team members because you people shared my videos. So thank you for that. But let's get back to what I was saying. Oh, thank you, sweet pea. I love you. You okay?
I hate to interrupt you, but it's 6:45. People are going to start showing up.
Okay.
So you should probably maybe say, hey, we need to do part 2.
Okay. And, oh, with a J? And J. Oh my gosh. I don't even know. And J. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to pronounce her name. Will you message me with it? Because I want to do a voice recording because I want to get it right. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Sydney. Okay. We've got people coming over here in about 10 minutes, so I'm going to wrap this up quickly.
We got people coming over like now. You should probably...
Okay, no, it's not, honey. Okay, can you guys just let me? Okay. Last 2 points. Perspective, perseverance, and tenacity. You can choose to see negative things as negativity and yuck and horrible and poop and, get discouraged and complain and whine and have a pity party. Or you can choose to leverage negativity. You can choose to be future-minded, and you can choose perspective over your current circumstances. So that's kind of wrapping up perspective, perseverance, and tenacity all into one. It's choosing to be future-minded and see past whatever yuck you're going through right now. Because like I said, there's going to be downtimes. There's going to be valleys. That happens in every business, in every person's life. That's a reality of life, So it's going to happen in your business, in direct sales. Hey, Stephanie. But perseverance, perspective, and tenacity will carry you through. I always say that perspective is going to carry you when your skills can't, because skills are super important, but they can't carry you through the valleys, through the hard times. Your perspective, your perseverance, and your tenacity can. Last one, I'm going to get this done. I'm so excited. Creativity. Okay. And that honestly, guys, is that is multifaceted. You know, for me, I utilize my creativity in a couple of ways. One, I utilize it in creating what I post. You know, two, I utilize my creativity to be resourceful, to get creative, to make lemonade out of lemons. You know, creativity is a fueler for my success here. Making sure there's nobody hopping on, and it will fuel you as well. So I'm going to wrap it up because people are going to be showing up here any minute now. Those are my tips. Those are my secrets to success. If you have any questions for me, just hang on. Just let me wrap it up. Please reach out. I would love to talk to you. I would love to answer your questions and just help you figure out if this would be the right fit for you. So thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm Saramduffey. I am... Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Veronica. Yes, they're ringing the bell. They're showing up. So, back to my final intro. Saramduffey, retired professional makeup artist, star beauty guide with LimeLight by Alcone. It has been a pleasure getting to chat with you. Thank you again for your amazing support. Please reach out if you want to chat. My door is always open. Sydney, oh, thank you. She says, LimeLight is so blessed to have you as a leader. Thank you very much, babe. And I am so blessed that I found LimeLight. Best decision I ever made. One of the many good decisions I made. Let's put it at that. All right, guys, have an amazing Tuesday. Thank you for joining me again. If you have questions, reach out. Oh, thanks, Alicia. I love you all. I'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.
You want to say bye, Belle?
Bye.
You can pop your head in.
Oh, okay.
We're going to get a bye from Bella Duffy.
Enchilada, bye.
Because, I mean, what's a good video without an enchilada song, you know? Anywho, love you all. Happy Tuesday. Take care.